So I was a pretty dumb kid. I'm sure we all were. I did a bunch of stupid things online that I really shouldn't have done. In retrospect, looking back, I really had no idea what I was doing. The fact that I turned out how I am today is honestly surprising. I have no idea how it happened. And I have to realize these are all like really long ago. Like I was in elementary school, like 5th grade, if that. So I'm not this stupid still, trust me. Anyways, like I said, this started back when I was like in 4th or 5th grade. For those of you who don't know, maybe like 8 or 9 years old. I don't know what the exact age is, but I was a little Clash of Clans player. I had Clash of Clans downloaded on my iPad. Yeah, make fun of me all you want, iPad kid, whatever. I had an iPad and I wanted gems. If you aren't familiar with the game, basically you either wait a really long time for certain things or you can spend real money to buy gems, which speeds things up. Naturally, I'm an impatient little goblin at like 8 years old. I don't want to wait a week for my elixir collector to level up. What are you talking about? So what's the first thing I do? Think. I look up free Clash of Clans gems generator. I'm just gonna put this out here. Don't look that up. It will lead you to bad places. And in fact, I did look it up. And in fact, it did lead me to bad places. Do you know what doesn't lead you to bad things?
What?
Dashlane, today's sponsor.
But Purpled, what's Dashlane?
Funny you should ask. Dashlane is a VPN and password management service. Do you use the internet?
Of course, I love the internet.
Well, then
yes, I use the
Dashlane,
internet.
stop talking. Dashlane is good for you because
I love the internet.
Dashlane as a VPN protects you from hackers trying to steal your information.
I'm always getting hacked.
Also, if you're like Levi, a little goblin that always forgets his passwords, then you'll love the password management. You can it just generates passwords for you, and then whenever you go to a website, it can fill them in automatically.
I always forget my password.
If you like buying things, there's the 2-step checkout, which fills in your address and your credit card information in 2 steps. It's pretty simple.
Dashlane sounds like a great product, but if only there was a discount.
Levi, my viewers can try Dashlane for free on their first device by heading to dashlane.com/purpled. So if you end up enjoying the product as much as I do, you can use code purpled and get 50% off Dashlane Premium, which is pretty cool.
So the way these scams work is they're all pretty much the same. They say Clash of Clans gems generator, and then like 10-year-old you is like, holy shit, I want Clash of Clans gems, and you select how many gems you want, and it says like 1,000,000 gems. Like, dude, 1,000 gems is like, I don't know, like 10 bucks. I don't remember what they are. So 1,000,000 gems, that's like so much money worth of gems. So I'm like, yes, sir, 1,000,000 gems. You're damn right I'm getting 1,000,000 gems. So I type that information in. It's like, type in your account name, and then you type in your account name. Then it starts going through some like matrix type, like hacker level stuff, like getting into the servers, getting your gems, making sure, verifying the account, and then like it's pretending that this is all working. Keep in mind, obviously this isn't real. It's not generating you Clash of Clans gems, unfortunately, but I thought it was. So then after a while, at the very end, it's like, hold on, wait, the gems are ready, but we need to make sure you're a human first. You might think like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, just fill out like the CAPTCHA or whatever. No, it wasn't the CAPTCHA. I don't click on the 4 buses in the picture and then get my free gems. No. The human verification was literally just a bunch of advertisements, and not just normal advertisements, not just like, you know, go buy some like, I don't know, toothpaste or something like that. It was like, fill in this sensitive information about yourself and you'll get your gems. So after I went past like the Matrix style stuff of like breaking into the server, you know, fucking stealing the Declaration of Independence, it kind of stopped being specific. It just says needs human verification. So it just presents you with a bunch of options. One of them is like, get a free $100 Visa gift card. So then I was like, all right, I'm gonna double up on, you know, helping out my family. What the balls, dude? What are you doing? Get away from me. Little goblin boy, what are you doing? So I was like, all right, get a free $100 Visa card and get free Clash of Clans gems. Sounds like a win-win to me. Like, why am I not gonna do that? Like, I'm helping out the family here. I'm providing for my family. So at the end of the day, it was just kind of like a credit card scam. So I typed in my information. I typed in my first name, last name, address, billing information. Not billing information, that's a lie. Shipping information. So it knew where my house was, and it knew my first name and last name, and probably fucking my social security number too. I was a dumb kid. And I entered all that in, and then I hit submit. I hit submit. Like, why would I do that? And it kept saying like, wait, we need more human verification. Can you try something else? Can you make sure something else is working? So like I go through like 6 of the ads and none of them work. So I just kind of give up for the time being. And sure enough, dude, the scariest moment of my life is when my mom walked up to me one day. She's like, Grayson, why did this come in the mail? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm 10 years old. I don't get mail. What is this? There's a package, and it's like, dude, this credit card rolls up to my house with my name on it. Like, I'm like 10 years old. How did I apply apply for a credit card and get it. Like that I don't, looking back, how does that make sense? I have no idea how that makes sense. But somehow a credit card arrived to my house with my name on it when I was like 10 years old. And my mom did not like this idea very much because she's like, where did they get your address? How do they know your name? So I remember what I did. I made up a really fake story about how they got it. I was like, Mom, I just tried to get a free cape from Minecraft. Capes cost money and it was like 10 bucks. So I looked up free cape and somehow, I don't know, it has my address, Mom. I don't know. When in reality, I just entered in all of the information myself. I tried to make it sound like they hacked me and like the NSA was on our asses, like trying to steal our information. When in reality, I just entered all of our information into the thing. At the time, actually, it's really funny because at the time, this long ago, oh, that's the end of the game. At this time, obviously, I didn't have my own way of paying for things. I didn't have like my own credit card and I had like 10 bucks in my bank account. So what I did, I had my mom's credit card number memorized like by heart. I don't know if anyone else does this. I hope not. It's probably not a good thing. I don't even know my credit card number nowadays, but I memorized it. And like, thank God that I didn't use that number somewhere else, because if I had that information in my grubby little hands, dude, I could have done so much wrong with it. And at the end of the day, the fact that I only had an empty credit card sent to my house with my name on it, not bad. Kind of still pissed off that I didn't get my Clash of Clans gems. In fact, I'm gonna use some of this sponsor money to buy Clash of Clans gems. I'm not joking. I'm kind of an adult, like a little bit. I'm 17 years old. I can do what I want. What are you gonna do about it? Anyways, so me trying to get Clash of Clans gems actually didn't stop there. Fun fact, there are other ways. There are a surprising number of methods on how one can acquire Clash of Clans gems. Another one is that there's like these system of apps where you can download one app. It's, I remember the one I downloaded was called Cash for Apps, where basically, again, it's a huge advertisement thing, except this one's real. Like, it actually does pay out money. So basically what you do, you download the app and then it would have a bunch of these other apps on it. It would say, hey, download this game and play it for 20 minutes or whatever, and you'll get 160 points. And you might wonder, what do the points do? Well, if you saved up to like 5,000 points, that's a $5 Amazon gift card. So you have to realize, I'm 9 years old. I don't, like, there's no way for me to make money. So the fact that like I can get $5, I didn't care how long it took me. I didn't care if it took me weeks. The fact that I could get like real money, like I could earn real money, like, dude, what are you talking about? Real money? Are you joking? I only knew about this because of like Clash of Clans YouTubers, because they always promoted it in their videos, because they said like, use my referral link to sign up for it. And the way referrals links work is if someone downloaded the app using your code, like that person got money. So like I was thinking in my head, I remember back then I was thinking in my head, like, dude, these Clash of Clans YouTubers probably get so much money. Like, it's not even funny, dude. They get so much money from these referrals. I didn't even think about the fact that they're like YouTubers, so they also got money from that, but whatever. Like, I legitimately thought back then, like, dude, I want to become a YouTuber so I can get so much money from referrals on my app. Half the apps didn't even work. Like, I would download it, I would play like some random puzzle game like Candy Crush for like 45 minutes. I'd get no points. Like, what are you talking about? It's not even like, it wasn't even efficient. Like, it wasn't like, oh, download a couple apps for 30 minutes and you get a gift card. Like, no, it would take like weeks. Dude, you have to download like 16 apps. Some of them would probably like, plant bots in your phone trying to steal your information, and you get like a $3 Amazon gift card to go buy a popsicle. Like, there's not very much profit there. But I do think at some point, I did think I cashed out. After so long of like trying to do that, I do think I cashed out. I don't know what it was. I think it might have just been like a $5 Amazon or PayPal or some sort of gift card. I might have just used it on something really small. But you have to realize money is money, and green has obsidian. Respectfully, I'm going to hit you off the edge. Gray, dude, you weirdo, get away from me. Green has obsidian. Why are you my... Okay. I mean, like every other kid, I did have a couple of lemonade stands. I lived at the very edge of a neighborhood, so I had to like move my lemonade stand to the main street to make any money, because like, no one's gonna come down to the very edge, like the dead end of the neighborhood. Who's gonna do that? What we actually did sometimes when I didn't feel like moving the entire lemonade stand down to another part of the neighborhood was we got a sign. We colored the sign like all the way in with black marker for some reason. It took us like an hour to do in multiple markers, and we advertised. Like, I had my brother go walk over to a different part of the neighborhood and like hold the sign with like a big arrow on it pointing to the lemonade stand. It was so funny, dude. And we spent so long, like I kept trying to convince my mom, like, Mom, please, can we get a lemonade stand? And whenever my mom let me, I got a lemonade stand, made like $5 off it, whatever, profit money, and it was just the best thing ever. I remember one time I had a lemonade stand with some of my friends, and somehow I lost money on it. Like, it was a net loss for Purpled Industries, because so we all split the profits as like a friend group, right? We were all like 10 years old, and because at some point I gave someone change for a 20, because of that, somehow the math worked out that I lost money and everyone else gained money. So then I threw a pity party for myself. I was like, oh no, guys, I didn't make any money. So then everyone gave me money. My bad. If you guys are watching this video, I'm I'm sorry about that. I totally just like yoinked the money out of you, but whatever. And now the tables actually turned because at some point I had the great idea that instead of getting scammed myself, like I was tired of getting scammed, right? What if I scammed my neighbors for money? At the time, I didn't know this was like a scam. I mean, I guess it technically isn't, but for the most part it is. It pretty much is. I had the bright idea. I was thinking, okay, get this idea. I'm an 11-year-old kid. People are gonna buy anything from an 11-year-old kid. So what I could do is set up a lottery where I say I have like 20 tickets, sell each of them for $5, right? So that you get $100 from that. And then the winner, you give them $50 and then free $50. Like literally, I don't have to do anything. I just go to door selling these tickets. And I get $50 from them. Like, that's easy. It's just, literally just a raffle, which I guess it isn't a scam, but my mom didn't let me do it because I guess she knew that, like, you know, it's pretty much baiting people. It's baiting old people into paying $5 for literally nothing. Like, there was this part of my neighborhood where, like, a lot of nice old people were, and I would have exploited the fuck out of them if given the opportunity, but my mom didn't let me. So then again, later in middle school, I fundraised there. I like sold cookies there to pay for a field trip. So they did end up getting exploited. I'm really sorry for you guys. To that one lady that invited me to her house and we stayed and talked for like 2 hours and I wanted to leave the entire time. She didn't even buy any cookies. I don't know if I'm sorry or if I'm mad at you because I was trying to sell cookies and you were just straight wasting my time. It was always like a trap. Like there was just one part of the neighborhood where like all of the old people were, right? Every time I like when you never know what's going to happen when that door opens, right? You could get instantly shut down or they invite you to your house. Like they could buy 1 billion cookies to be like, oh, my grandson's coming into town. I'm going to buy your whole stock of cookies. Or they just like, they shut you down. You never know. Cause like it's anywhere from the nicest person in the world that you've ever spoken to, like a literal angel from earth, from heaven, whatever. Or, you know, they just reject you instantly and just say, no, I don't want any. I did end up raising however much I needed. It was like, I don't know, 100, 200, 300, somewhere in the, it was over 100 definitely. And somehow I raised that much money selling like, it wasn't even cookies. What was it? It was chocolate bars. Dude, you know how we roll. We got those chocolate bars. He doesn't know I'm here. He doesn't know I'm here. Oh, he actually didn't know I was here. I didn't need to do that. Ooh, yes, but those are some ways that I scammed and I got scammed trying to make money. None of them ended up working. Not really well. I mean, I made whatever I needed for the field trip, but that's about it. And now I have a YouTube channel, so I just sit and play Bedwars. So whatever. Dude, I didn't even plan about talking about the old people. It just happened, dude. Like I was just talking. I was like, oh yeah, exploiting old people. Yes, of course. I still remember. I think I remember exactly where that lady lives that took me into her house, and I just like sat there. It smelled nice, but I was also in there for 2 hours, and she didn't buy any chocolates. And then she gave me her phone number to come back later because she said she was like, oh yeah, I'll have money another day for chocolates. I was like, dude, I don't care. I'm not like, you know how many chocolates I could have sold during that time? I hate old people.